MashaAllah. Sheikh Zahir on time as well. To the dot, MashaAllah. Okay, MashaAllah. In about half an hour, inshallah, there will be the dinner that will be served here. Before we do that, we've got one more speaker. Muhammad Aqeel, again from Birmingham, and he's going to briefly explain. Muhammad Aqeel actually has been to Gaza twice on both convoys, and he is making plans to go on a third one, inshallah, very shortly, with the group IHH, who is the Turkish charity that's involved in the flotilla to Gaza. And I'd just like to invite Brother Aqeel to the stage so he can explain some more. Jazakallah.
Sorry. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I'm going to make it quite short because I'm not good at speeches. So, Alhamdulillah, I got a chance to go to Gaza before, twice, on two different occasions. Sorry, 3 occasions. Second time we were refused, obviously with Sheikh Zahir as well. But Alhamdulillah, from the very first time I left for Gaza, the people who knew me, to the people who know me still, it has definitely changed my life. The experience of going to Gaza and actually going to Gaza and seeing how people are living, and how they're surviving every day, day-to-day life, as you know, taking things, you know, like we take for granted, how they, you know, live their lives there. So Alhamdulillah, this third time that we actually went to Gaza, we met another amazing group of people from Turkey, organisation called IHH, and I got the privilege of actually staying behind with IHH in Turkey and finding out some of the great jobs that they're doing around the world, helping Muslims and non-Muslims in food, water, medical aid, and all sorts of other different projects that they do. So Alhamdulillah, they are taking a boat convoy on the 20th of April with another organisation called Free Gaza, and also inshallah, I think Viva Palestine and a few other organisations, Interpol I think, are on board that as well. And inshallah, this convoy is going to leave on the 20th of April from, well, the one that I'm arranging for is with IHH. IHH basically, it stands for Insaniya Din Waqfi, which means, I think, in the sake of humanity. And they're leaving on the 20th of April, inshallah. So what we are doing from the UK, we're all brothers and sisters, everybody, we're going to get together, inshallah, raise money, and inshallah raise money for some of the aid that they're taking. Most of the aid that they're taking, because we're taking ships, and especially IHH, they're taking 5 ships with them. They're going to be large cargo vessels. The aid that we are taking, it's in large amount, so not like the previous convoys that we took. Alhamdulillah, you know, everything is done for the sake of Allah, but this time it's going to be it's going to be on a larger scale. We're going to take, inshallah, cement for building. We're going to take steel. We're going to take bricks, hospital equipment, electrical transformers. So for this, we would like all you brothers and sisters to participate. Dig deep into your pockets, inshallah. We have a little store set up here. We have more information regarding IHH and other projects as well that they do. So inshallah, do dua that, you know, Allah helps us in our journey and helping free Palestine, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Just going to invite Sheikh Majdi to the stage again. He's going to do a quick appeal on behalf of Interpol.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, you know what happened in Palestine, what happened in Gaza, and no more to be added after Sheikh Zahir Jazallahu Khairan told you about the situation of Gaza. But tonight, the target of tonight to help the children, especially the orphans. And in Gaza, thousands of orphans since 1967 up to now killing didn't stop in Gaza. And no one know the suffering of pain of the orphans except the orphan himself. Wallahi, you can't imagine that when one orphan go home and he can't find his father. If he need a pencil with 10p and he can't find the father to say, please, I'm going to the shop to buy a pencil. Or I'm not talking about expensive things. This is the real suffering. And in Gaza there is a lot of orphans, and again there are children suffering more than the orphans, like the children of disabled people. Lot of people in Gaza lost their hands, legs, limbs. They are paralyzed. Their children are suffering like orphans. The children whom their fathers behind the bars for 500 years. And you know that? It is not a joke. Lot of the prisoners in Palestine, their sentence is 1,000 years, 700 years, 5,000. It is easy. I have many friends there. They are spent, Allahu Alam, when they will die, but the sentence in the military court was 700 years. And their children waiting the day when their father come back. And it is our duty. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said very nice hadith and very good hadith for the Muslims to take care of the orphans. أنا وكافر اليتيم في الجنة كهاتين. Anyone who sponsor an orphan, he will be with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Jannah. This hadith in Imam in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Hadith Sahih. And we are talking about the generosity in Islam that is running with our blood. Because when we recite the ayat which talking about sadaqah or zakah, or a hadith talking about sadaqah and zakah, it makes the Muslim generous by nature. And tonight, inshallah, we hope. I brought 50 orphans and the office another 50 orphans. I hope that we will sponsor them tonight, inshallah, from these generous people. We have Muhammad, we have Hiba, we have Sundus, we have Salam, we have Baraka, we have Asad. All these children, they lost their father or father and mother, parents. The sponsorship is very simple, it is very easy.